Hi everyone, what's up and welcome. Please let me know if you can hear me clearly and loudly. Let me know if you can hear me. I see Emma Morales in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me. If not, you can hear me, that I can just very ready to learn. Wonderful. Hi guys, how are you doing? Please let me know if you can hear me. Today I want to do this from the outside. I don't know if there's a lot of wind. Please let me know so that we can get going. Susanna, how are you? Proud single mom, nice to have you here. Thank you so much for coming along. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, so don't worry, I will settle down in a bit. I'm just getting ready here. I have everything set up somewhere, but I just want to find out from you guys. Are you able to hear me clearly? Please let me know if you can hear me, or is there too much wind? Should I just go back inside? Can you hear me? Let me know. All right. Official Emma, how are you? It's been a while. It's been a minute. Well, I think there's lots of wind. I don't think we'll manage to do everything outside. Hi Wanga lady, welcome. Let me know if you can hear me. I've been asking. I don't know if you could. Oh yeah, if you can hear me. Okay, wonderful. So let's get ready to start. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm now settled and I'm ready for you guys. The only thing you'll allow me is just maybe like a few minutes. My laptop is charging, and then I'll be able to share today's lessons. How is everyone doing? Emma Moraz, how are you? How have you been? How is the channel doing? The last time I saw you, you had monetized. Let me know if you are okay. Okay. Let me know if you're okay. How is Wanga Lady? Hello, Emma from Wanga Lady. How are you doing, Wanga Lady? Nice to have you here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know you're a busy lady. Thank you for being here. Susanna, are you still here with us? Please let us know. Let me also know, guys, if there's a lot of wind. I've tried to come to a place where there's not that much wind so that we can't we won't have trouble listening. All right. Yeah. Sorry, excuse me. I'm very much okay. That's wonderful news. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that you're doing well. That's really, really nice. Okay, so today I want us to be looking into virtual assistants. What is virtual assistants? And I want this to be an interactive session. I don't want to speak alone. I don't want to talk alone. I want to see questions in the comment section. Let us try to answer as many as possible. Also, as we try to demystify what this virtual assistance thing is. How can it help you? Is it something that you would pursue? Is it something you would want to share with any of your friends? Like, do you know someone who might be a good fit for doing virtual assistance work? All right. I see Christine Dow. I hope I'm not butchering your name, Christine. I'll just call you Christine, all right? Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Hi, everyone from Christine. Hi, Wanga Lady from Christine. Nice to have you here. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, so like I was saying, we are talking about, we're going to be looking into virtual assistants. We'll go on a step-by-step. I don't want to be in a hurry today. We're just going to go look into it step by step. What is it? Have you heard about it before? Let me know in the chat. Wanga, Emma, Christine, has any one of you heard about virtual assistants as a skill that you can, or as a type of work? Let me not say a skill, as a type of work that you can do remotely for people and get paid for it. It's a way of making money, it's a way of earning money, and I think it's something that if you are yet to be employed, this is something that you can definitely try and do, and it is going to help you hold space by the time you get to get that permanent job. You can be doing virtual assistance. All right, yeah. So I see Mbuvi Farm tuned in. Thank you so much, my dear sister, for coming through. Thank you for coming through. I know you're also busy. Yeah, Priscilla, how are you, my darling? How are you, my dear sister Priscilla? How is everything? It's been a minute, but I'm always seeing you around. Nice to have you here. Thank you so much for tuning. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you all so much. Okay, so if you have any question about virtual assistants, please drop it in the chat box. I'm trying as much as possible to have every one of you to engage. That's the only way we get to learn. You ask questions, you get answers, and we move along like that. Okay, so to begin with, it's almost now 15 minutes, and I think it's that's a good quorum. 10 people in the building. That's a good quorum to get started on this. Esi Mungai, welcome. Congratulations. You had a beautiful party last night. That was amazing. So happy for you. Keep going. Mbuvi Farm, wewe, I see your text. Bring your text on. Oh my goodness. Mbuvi Farm, I'm going to have you up here. I'm going to invite you up here because we need your testimony. Thank you so much, Mbuvi Farm. Mbuvi Farm is texting me on the side on my WhatsApp. She's telling me she's been making some good things with Upwork. Yeah, and we're going to look into that, you know. That's amazing. That's amazing. You know, Mbuvi Farm, I'm replying to you, but I'm replying to the messages I'm seeing on the WhatsApp. Bring them to the chat. Asmade, how are you, my friend? How are you? Nice to have you here. Do you have on you redirect? I think I do. Yes, Asmade, I do. I have redirect. I have it. It should be on. If it's not on, just tell me. I have my laptop right here and I'll set it up. Mbuvi Farm, those things you're telling me on WhatsApp, bring them on the chat. This is amazing. There's something that official Emma Moraz said. I want to highlight it. I think we've already started. I think we have already started. So, official Emma Moraz says, yes, I've heard of it, tried to apply, but the website was asking me for money. I'm here to learn more about it today. That is fantastic, official Emma Moraz. It is fantastic because you've mentioned a very crucial thing regarding this thing we call virtual assistants. This website that was asking you for money, forget about it. Before we move on to anything else, forget about any website that is asking you for money. Okay, we shall do one together soon. No problem. Mbuvi Farm, will you give me permission to share what you told me on WhatsApp here? Because we want to inspire one another today. I want at least, even if not 5 or 10 people to go home knowing how they can utilize their skills to do virtual assistance work and get to make some money on the side. If you're employed or if you're not employed, it will be a good place for you to look into, to ensure that you're also like making some money before you get a permanent type of employment. All right, yeah, so everybody just look at what official Emma Moraz said up there. It's on the screen. And in case anyone doesn't have the spanner, is it the spanner, the blue jacket, the wrench, whichever, forgive me because I'm not using, I don't know if I'll be able to get into my YouTube. I'm on StreamYard today, even on my phone. Normally I do StreamYard with a laptop, and then I use my phone to go giving people blue jackets. In case you don't have it, just know that there's nothing against that. Yeah, so it is just basically for the main reason that I'm using StreamYard on my phone, so I'm not able to give people jackets because you can't do that on StreamYard. All right, so that is my earliest apology on that. Okay, Mbuvi Farm, hello from S. Mungai. Official Emma Moraz is saying hi to Mbuvi. Priscilla is saying hi to Wanga. Sure thing, I will do that. Wanga, not Wanga, Mbuvi Farm. Do you have another name? We've been chatting, we've been talking a lot, and I just call you Mbuvi Farm. You know, Mbuvi is a Kamba name. I know it's a man's name, so how can we call you? How do you want us to address you? Should we just keep calling you Mbuvi Farm? Yeah, all right, then just moving on swiftly. Emma is mentioning a very crucial point when it comes to these things about working remotely, rather working online, because there's a very thin line between, oh wonderful Emma, from now on you're Emma. Mbuvi Farm, you're Emma for me. Let me tell you what, I almost called my daughter Emma and then it was a mix between Emma, then there's Imani, then we ended up calling her Imani. So Emma, it is beautiful name right there. Thank you for sharing that with us. So where was I? Any website that asks you to pay money before you do any job, I would highly suggest that you just forget it from the beginning. Most work should be free. Don't pay to get work. It doesn't even make sense. How do you pay someone so that they can give you work to do? It does not make sense. All right, yeah, so that was a crucial thing that I pointed out of what Emma Moraz. And today we are going to be clearing the air. What is virtual assistants? How can you use it to make some extra coins? There are so many channels, and we are going to be looking into them one by one, so that you can all understand where to start, how to move along, how to establish yourself as a virtual assistant, how to get the clients, your target clients, and we'll be using examples. Okay, one example, Mbuvi Farm was just texting me right now, aka Emma. She was just texting me on my WhatsApp that it is quite a coincidence. I think I met Emma maybe last week, but it's very recent that we met, and we've connected. We've been sharing a lot on WhatsApp, and she's just telling me that she does work on a site called Upwork. If you are familiar with Upwork, just raise your hand in the chat. If you're familiar with Upwork, just raise your hand in the chat. And she is telling us that she is able to make at least 50k Kenya shillings on Upwork. If that is not a success story, I don't know what is. We'll call her here. We'll find a way to hear that story, because we need to know how she's making 50k a week on Upwork, because it is not easy. There's a way you start, there's a way you find the client, retain those clients, give a rate that works for you, that you're not underselling or overselling yourself. You're finding just the right work for you. All right, so that is just one success story, and I'm really hoping that Emma, aka Mbuvi Farm, will be happy to share with us how she got to that level. I might need to host her in a different session, because this is a topic that is going on. It's not ending today. We are here on my channel. Like I mentioned before, I personally do, when it comes to the videos and vlogs, it's basically about homemaking, cleaning, motivation, just lifestyle living, family lifestyle living, that kind of a thing. But now when it comes to live streams, we're here to interact and learn. All right, and as we learn, we get to understand each other. When we know, if I know that Emma of Mbuvi Farm is very familiar with a site like Upwork, I will be on her case. I'll be following her everywhere, asking her, please show me how you did this. How did you get here? What are the ropes? Let me try and learn so that I can also be a success story just like you are. So that is one thing I think we might need to do in future. Just bring Emma on board so that I know today is kind of impromptu, but yeah, with time we can arrange for her to come and give us her success story. And she has actually just shared her profile there. I don't know how I'm gonna Booby, you will send it to me on WhatsApp so that I can check out your profile. I also have Upwork, but I have been struggling. Yeah, I've been struggling, and I know many others who might have been familiar with Upwork also have been struggling as well, just as I have been. So thank you for being here and for sharing your wisdom, sharing what you do. I will definitely check you out. I really love this. And this is the beauty of community. You find people that you're in the same field doing things together. Yeah, making 50K a week, that's beautiful, because that is on average, you can say that's around maybe 150 a month when you remove taxes and everything. And that's good. And that is just one channel of earning extra income. Okay, says Mbuvi, we are ready to listen to you. Priscilla says she's ready to listen to our sister Mbuvi Emma. Esi Mungai says, Emma, you are the one working. I'll look for you. What must say? We have two Emmas in the building. There's Emma Mora and now there's Emma Mbuvi Farm. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. There's something that Emma had said up there. Emma Moraz, that is. I think I've lost it. Even she's saying, Soma your message yangu, please. Where is it? Have I lost it? I'm good, host, and how are you? I think we read it. Emma, I think that's the one. I think that is the one. AC is not me. We have two Emmas here. Yeah. Esimungai, we have Emma Moraz, and we also have Emma of Mbuvi Farm. Yeah, so I think now we have two twins, Emma Moraz and Emma Mbuvi. All right, so Wanga Lady still in the building. We have Priscilla who is saying, I wish she knew this before. Basketball fan, how are you, my friend? It's been a minute. How are you? How is everything? I haven't seen you, I think, this whole year. Happy New Year. Nice to see you. Nice to have you here, basketball fan. I'm happy to have you here. So we are going to get started shortly. I have a whole step-by-step process, and today I'm not doing any presentation. I'll just be explaining each point. So make sure you have your notes. Make sure you also have your notebooks. Write down anything you feel that is not coming out clearly so that we can discuss it towards the end. We're going to have a Q&A session. Put all the questions down there in the chat. I'm going to try and answer all of them. I will put a disclaimer out there. I'm not like an expert. I'm not the expert of experts in this field. It's something that I was trying to do in the year 2023. And I just want to share my experience. I want to share the lessons I learned. I want to share all the knowledge that I got on if you want to try and start virtual assistance work. All right. So that's what I am here to do today. And I want to be as honest as possible with you. So to start with, I'm not the expert, but I know something that can help someone. And just before I get started, let me give you a backstory. Last year, JD, my sister, how are you? Thank you for coming. I know you have a busy Saturday, but thank you for being here. I really appreciate your presence. Welcome, welcome, feel at home. And by the way, guys, if you haven't given me a thumbs up, make sure you do. If you're yet to connect with one another, please do connect with one another and share me out so that many more people can come and learn with us. Okay, so I wanted to talk about my experience last year in 2023. If you have been following my channel for a while, you remember at the beginning of the year 2023, we are now in 2024. In the year 2023, in January, my first video was about positioning yourself, knowing what you are capable of doing, knowing what you can offer and how much you're worth, such that if someone was to call you at any one point without you being ready, like not you being ready, like if someone was to get you spontaneously and ask you, can you do this job for me? And you are ready, your CV is ready, you know the skills that you're good at, and you know how much you're going to be charging for them. That is the kind of positioning I was talking about at the beginning of the year 2023. So what I did first was to just first of all fix my CV. It had been maybe like 4 years since I fixed my CV, and those 4 years I had spent them in business. Oh, hi, Rosie, basketball fan. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet your name. I know you have been a subscriber on my channel for a long time and you have been very supportive. Nice to know your beautiful name, Rosie. Thank you so much for sharing that. Make sure you connect with everyone on chat. They are really amazing friends of mine, and we always come here to learn and help each other grow. Okay, yeah. So I was telling you about last year, 2023, my journey on how I came into virtual assistants, so that we can all get into this together. All right. Thanks for checking on me while I was away. That is JD from Emma's. Yeah. I started with working on my CV. It had been 4 years, in which the 4 years I had spent doing what do I call it? Doing business and raising kids, starting a small family, and those things definitely take a toll on you. You even forget that you have a CV somewhere. So when that happened, at the beginning of the year, I had to work on my CV. So I did that. I worked on my CV, and then I started looking at what are the things that I want to do. I started working as a Jumia JForce agent a while back, way before, in the year 2018. So I decided to now focus 100% on it. And for the better part of the first half of the year 2023, I was doing Jumia JForce. If Helen Akoya is here, JD is here, everyone else who knows, they know that I used to talk a lot about Jumia, and Jumia is a Pan-African e-commerce website which sells any type of product online, and you get to get them delivered to your place. You can pay after or before, whichever one that works for you. Basketball fan aka Rosie is there saying that I am currently studying, and I just redid my old CV. Way to go, girl. Currently studying, and you've just redone your old CV. There's so much new computer skills. Definitely, actually, you're going to love them. On top of the computer skills, we also have things like AI skills, and they are there to help you. But you also need to know how to use them so that your profile can stand out, looking as organic as possible. And you're doing legal administration. That is beautiful. Maybe we'll have you here so one of the days to tell us about legal administration, what it entails, and what you do, what you're studying, what you're hoping to achieve in future, what is your end game with the study of legal administration. All right. Yeah. So like I said, the first half of the year 2023, remember, I've already just redone my CV. I used tools like what did I use actually? There's Word, of course. I picked my old CV, changed the entire format, and in case you want me to help you work on your CV, by the way, you can just check me out on Instagram. I'm going to put my Instagram handle, and I will be happy to assist you. That is one of the virtual skill that I sell. Okay, so you can just come to me, we can talk, we can see where you're at with your CV. If you don't worry, if you don't have like things to do with educational qualifications, don't worry about that. We are going to work on your CV in a way that is going to help you to stand out. All right, we always say that just use what you have and you're going to stand out. Rosie is there saying that she used ChatGPT. That's amazing. ChatGPT is an amazing tool that once you learn how to use it, you will go really, really far. All right. Yeah. So there's that. And now let me see the chat. Is that we are not allowed to use ChatGPT at home to do our assignments we hand in? Yes, because at the end of the day, with ChatGPT, and that's why I was saying you have to learn how to use it. For me, actually, personally, whenever I go to ChatGPT is usually for things like formatting. And I shared here earlier on my channel, there's a time we did the ChatGPT hub prompts. It was a live stream that I did with one of my channel members, Lady Posh 254, and we were talking about how we use ChatGPT. And my experience was that I use it to generate tags for my YouTube videos, titles in case I want to make them better, more clickable, and enticing to new audience, and such and such. So when it comes to ChatGPT, of which I think it's a whole other topic, you need to learn exactly what it is that you want it to give to you. Yes, you have your, let's say it's an assignment, you have the answers and all that. You can just ask it to rewrite it in a more formal way so that it is not very generic. There are, like on social media currently, there are posts which when you see, especially these more promotional posts, you will find that they look almost the same because of the fact that they are ChatGPT generated. They look almost the same, and there are tools that are able to they're able to detect any text that is AI generated. So I use it to generate tags, and then maybe like I have a sentence, I can paste that sentence and I will ask it, please put the correct grammar on this sentence, the technical things, not the theoretical stuff. All right, that way I'm able to use it to make my work much easier, but not to generate content for me. Okay, but you can use it to generate content for yourself. Okay, so let me acknowledge Somit, my brother, who is in the building. Thank you so much for coming through. It's amazing to have you here. I appreciate your presence. Natecho is in the building. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you so very much. Christine is saying, Mbuvi Farm, these carrots are amazing. I want to believe that Christine was in your channel, Mbuvi Farm. She has seen the carrots. I also saw the carrots, Christine. I wish they could be transported all the way to Nanyuki. I saw them so fresh, and she was there eating them from the farm. I use ChatGPT to get ideas, then I go off Google articles. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's a very nice tip. Let me just pin that. That's how you should use ChatGPT. Get the ideas, then go do your own research. If you need ChatGPT to come back and put things together for you, then you can do that. All right. Yes, Summit is in the building. ChatGPT is way easier to ask a question to. Yeah, true. Much easier than even Google. That is so true. Even myself, like if I want to ask something, nowadays, let me just be honest with you. Nowadays, if I want to ask something, I'll go to ChatGPT or TikTok. I've said it. I go to TikTok or ChatGPT. Like today, today I was doing carrot juice. The carrots from Mbuvi Farm inspired me to make some carrot juice. So I needed the recipe. So I was like, should I go to ChatGPT? And I was like, by the time I get to my laptop, open ChatGPT and all that, because I don't use the ChatGPT on my phone. I went to TikTok, Google the recipe for carrot juice, and yeah, I had it. So I've already done my carrot juice. I'm gonna post the short. It's a shorts video. I'm gonna post it tomorrow, hopefully. Google searches for keywords. Yes, ChatGPT is like talking to the computer and it answers you. That's so true. Yeah, Summit, you work Saturday? Summit, here's a question for you. Are you working Saturday? Big up yourself, Natecho. Thank you so much, Natecha. All right, so back to my story. I think I'm all caught up on the chat, which took us to ChatGPT. Okay, there are two types of ChatGPT: 3.5 version free, version 5 costs newer best version. Actually, I have not tried any paid version of ChatGPT. I don't know how it is. I can't imagine all the good stuff it can do for you. That should be amazing, yeah. But I will see. I'm not yet ready to pay for these. When it comes to these online platforms or softwares, I try not to pay for them. Try to just use the free version and use my creativity to get better. All right, so let's get back to the topic before we lose track. Yeah, so I was telling you the story on how I came to venture into virtual assistance work. And to begin with, number one, I was doing Jumia. JForce is a job that you do remotely. All right, so it's upon yourself to give yourself the encouragement, the motivation to go look for customers, make sales, earn a commission. If you don't do that, you don't earn any money. And that's why in my description for this video, I told you guys that virtual assistance work is basically work that you are doing that work. It's not the same as passive income. In the previous months, we have been looking into passive income. We looked into affiliate marketing and other passive income topics that we are yet to look into. But this is actual work that you have to do to get paid. So the same with me with Jumia. The thing happened is that Jumia was not paying enough. And by the time you're able to make enough money, you need to work a lot. You need to have so many customers, because for you to get a decent salary, let's say like even just 50K per month in terms of commission with Jumia, you need to have sold goods worth almost maybe 3M. And to get that kind of volume sales just by talking to people while competing with Jumia themselves, given that they're also doing their own marketing and they have the resources, you only have your WhatsApp phone and the network that is within you that know you sell from Jumia, then it becomes a bit difficult. So you'll be able to make at least maybe up to 20K or 15K. On a bad day, you can even get paid 3,000, and it's not sustainable. So I had to do something for myself. Had to make sure that I'm trying to find something that is sensible. And then between May and June, I was in a point of trying to think, what exactly do I want to do with my life? Do I want to be employed? Do I want to do what? I wasn't really sure, but the idea of virtual assistance came through, and I started seeking ways to learn about virtual assistance. Excuse me. Is Natecho sick? Natecho, I hope you feel better. Sorry. Yeah, Esimongai says, did you feel better? I hope you are okay, Natecho. Yeah, so it was at that point that I started looking seriously into virtual assistance. I even had an Upwork account, but it was very dormant because I had put all my focus on Jumia. Then half a year into it, I realized that it's not paying, it is not sustainable unless I am Jumia myself, but I can't be, because Jumia is an entire entity. They have their own resources. They're able to do the marketing themselves. So whatever I was making off Jumia was not enough. And sometimes you have to ensure that you make money. And if you want to hit targets, to be honest, if you want to make good commission money from Jumia, you need to be making sales over 3M. I will not even lie to you. For those of you who want to work with Jumia, even as an affiliate, if you want Jumia to pay, you need to make sure that you are selling as much as possible. Okay, so between June and July, I was contemplating a lot about virtual assistance, and I made a decision to work in the industry, in the field of virtual assistance. So I did a lot of research. I even attended a class where I got very insightful information, which I'm going to be sharing with you today. It was a free class, and I think it is only fair for me to share that knowledge that I gathered with you today for free without charging anyone. That's why we're here today, to talk about it. You know, sometimes we find that, yeah, I know something, and this thing has been there, especially here in Kenya. You'll find people, they tell you that they make money online, but they never really tell you exactly how did they make that money online. Like, there's always that talk about so and so made some much money, you know, doing online work. But when you ask them, how did you do it? How did you get that client? They never tell you. So for me, I was lucky. I got an amazing lady friend from Facebook. She was doing a free class. I decided to commit an entire week to learn. We had a lesson for each week, and I think it's only fair for me today to share that knowledge with you guys for free, because it helped me to get where I am today, and I will shortly explain how that happened in a bit. Okay, thank you so much, Emma. I've seen your message and I understand. All right, yeah, so now here we are. I've started learning about virtual assistance, and I realized that the best way for me is to begin to do it not as an individual but as a business. So I would call myself a consultancy or a firm or a virtual assistant organization, such that I'm able to cover, to be like an umbrella of different skills that we can sell to different clientele across the world, not only just here in Kenya but across the world, because at the end of the day it is a thing about it is a thing about remote work, online working, and you all know that this is a global village. All right, I know basketball fan is not from Kenya. I know Natecho currently is not in Kenya, but here we are together. You know, Natecho is not in Kenya. AC Mungai, you're with me here in Kenya. I'm looking for someone who is not in Kenya here. Yeah, see? Yeah, so basically that's what I wanted to say. Hi, Imelda, my channel member. How are you? Thank you so much for coming through. I like how you're calling me. Hi, Robbie. That's a beautiful name. That's a beautiful name. Thank you for nicknaming me. Yeah, just saying hello, just reported to work. Okay, no problem, my dear Imelda. Thank you for passing through. I appreciate your love, your support, your endless advice. You guys, if you don't have Imelda Salo, you should go check her out, connect with her. She gives real life experience advice, and listening to her just inspires you. So make sure you go check out my channel member Imelda Salo, pinned on the screen, so that you can get to also learn. You can even see her channel name says Imelda Salo Inspiration Ministry. She's amazing. She is amazing, and she's amazing, and she has supported a lot of us YouTube creators right here. All right, Mami Melda, hello from AC Mungai. Rosie goes ahead to say they sell their products, even small sketches in things small like bookmarks decorated as sell well. Yes, that's so true. Basketball fan. Ireland in the house. Wow. Oh my goodness, Ireland in the house. Wait, what just happened? Imelda Salon, you're a new member. You are already my member. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Imelda. Let me appreciate you and show everyone how we appreciate new super chats, new channel memberships on this channel. Let me see. I hope I haven't forgotten. Yeah, so Imelda, thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you. I think you have just upgraded your membership or something. Yeah, so this one is for you, and thank you for your love and your support. Is it showing? Thank you so much, Imelda. Imelda has just renewed her membership. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. You are such a blessing. You are such a blessing, not only financially, even with words of wisdom. We really appreciate you so much. Mami Imelda, thank you so much. Be blessed. From official Emma Moraz. Okay, you are most welcome. You are most welcome. Christine has connected to Emma Moraz. That's amazing. Good job, Christine. That's beautiful. All right. Yeah. So, Rosie says she's in Ireland. Wow. I had no idea you're in Ireland. I thought somehow you're in South Africa. I just knew that you're not in Kenya. Thank you so much for tuning in from all the way in Ireland. I appreciate you for your love and your support. All right. Yeah. So I was just telling you about how I finally got into virtual assistant, and I decided to finally do it as a business. So I started an Instagram page, a Facebook page. I was almost creating a business website until something else happened. I kind of got a commitment which would not allow me to continue with the virtual assistance business. But now, because of that reason, that knowledge I had, I've never exercised it. I've never made any action out of it. So I decided to come and share all that information and knowledge that that I did, that I got with you, so that it can help someone in the chat. I know for a fact official Emma Moraz is happy to learn about this. Essie Mungai is happy to learn about this. Priscilla Updating is happy to learn about this. Thank you so much, Imelda. Imelda is at work, but you can connect with her. Make sure you go to her channel, watch her video in full. Don't watch her for video, watch in full. So just take your time, don't go right away. You can write her name down somewhere. When you have time, go watch her full video, leave a nice comment there, and yeah, just let her know that it was me who sent you. Imani, what's up? Eh? Unataka mimi? Umesusu? Toa longi. Alafu kalala na daddy. Yeah, so these are the joys of motherhood. You're just there doing your work, and then babies come with they want attention. So sorry for that interruption, but you're going to expect it because now she has woken up and she's going to stick around here. Oh, hello, Movie Farm. Thank you. Thank you. What did Movie Farm do? Okay. Movie Farm has connected to Basketball Fan. That's amazing. Also, I saw Basketball Fan connected to Imelda Salo because your site says ministries as I am very religious. That's amazing. You see, this is how people connect with one another. You just find your people on site. You become friends, and that's how it begins. Emmy Shiny, how are you? Oh, that's beautiful. Imelda Salo, you're amazing. You come here with your 2 houses. Actually, never knew about this second house. You're just amazing, Robbie. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for bringing both your houses. Hi, Melody Shots Music. Nice to have you here. I love to see all these people who are in the chat today. This is beautiful. Sorry, mistyped. Not a problem, Amy Shiny. Actually, I think I'm very much into nowadays. I've been reading so many typos. I think I never even noticed them at all. I have lost videos, music, and maybe I put science, health stuff up as I have fibromyalgia, but my channel isn't active really. Oh really? Basketball fan Rosie, I think what you can do, you can come up with a content plan and base everything around what you actually love, and this way you will find people that you love who also love what you do and what you're sharing, especially that part about health stuff, because you already have the experience of these fibromyalgia, which I'm not sure what it is, and also not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. But if you share content revolving around that, you will find people who are also interested in such a thing, and they will come to you, support you. You will become a community, and we will always come there to also support you. You also say you have music, and guys, by the way, in this, for that reason, we should actually also support Basketball Fan. She has been my channel supporter from a long way ago. Yeah, I've been seeing since days when I used to do I can't even remember, it's been a while. It's been over a year since she joined my channel. That's amazing. Okay, so thank you, Mama Imelda. My 2 houses supporting you because you're a true friend and humble. Humility. Yes, humility, humble. Thank you so much, Imelda. I appreciate you. I appreciate your 2 houses here. I really love this endless support. All right. Actually, guys, I can't believe we haven't even started the lesson. But yeah, I've been trying to give you my experience so that we can see where I'm coming from with this. All right. Yeah. Deepti Dunia, nice to have you. Thank you so much for coming. I also saw Summit in the building, my amazing super chatter. Make sure you also have Summit, make friends with him. He's an amazing channel supporter. He doesn't even have his own channel, but he's amazing. Okay. Yeah, host like Dan. Thank you so much. But if you're here and you haven't liked my video yet, Please give me a thumbs up and share me out. I will really appreciate. Can we help each other grow? Yes, of course. Northando, welcome. Where are you from? It looks like you're from the southern parts of Africa. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you very much. Yes, we can definitely help each other grow. Everyone you see on the chat, just visit their channels and they will visit you back. All right. And when you visit their channels, make sure that you don't just hit subscribe and run away. That is not going to work. Just go there, take your time, watch a video. If they are short videos, watch 2 or 3. If they are long videos, make sure you watch at least the full video or at least 3/4. Then subscribe and then leave a comment. If you leave a comment, the channel owner will definitely know that you are there and they will come back to you to support you. That's how we roll here. We support everyone. All right. Yeah, thank you for coming. If you are new, make sure you subscribe as well. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate you so much and for your love and for sparing time to come and be with me today as we learn about virtual assistants. All right, you have a video, virtual assistant, how to start. Yes, Melody, this is what we are doing today and I'm about to get started, so you're actually on time. Yes, from South Africa, that is Northando for you. It's severe tiredness, constant pain and loss. Oh, Rosie, that's I can imagine. I know my grandma has arthritis and I can see her when she's in pain, so I can imagine. So you can share your experience, just what you're comfortable sharing, share your experiences, and then you'll be able to inspire a community who is also going through the same, or they know someone going through the same. Okay, thank you so much, Dunia, for your like. I really appreciate you. Movie, Rosie has connected to you. Yes. Thank you. Oh, sorry guys, I am dealing with my little one. Okay, Mela, you can just work. Let me hold this one here. Just a minute. Sawa. So, utalala, single. Yeah, so let me catch up with the chat real quick. We have Deepti, thank you for your like. Official Emma saying hello to Melody. Imelda is at work and she's supporting us with her 2 houses. Yeah. Who else is there? Let's make friends and subscribe. Yes, of course. Nosando, like I mentioned, make sure that when you connect to someone, it's a lasting connection. Don't watch just today's video. Make sure you also put all the notification bells on, so that when that person uploads another video, you are there to support them. And then after that, you can they can come back to you. Okay, all right. Christine is asking Natecho, why upset? Who is upset? It's nice to connect. Yes, that's beautiful, Christine. Oh, it's Natecho saying hi to Christine. All right, so I think I'm all caught up with the chat. In case I've missed you, I'm sorry. All right, yeah, so Emma Moraz is there thanking Mami Melda. Yeah, so let's get now into today's topic, virtual assistants. What is virtual assistants? And I need to bring my laptop for this because I need to give you the correct. I had prepared a whole presentation, so I need to bring that presentation here with me, but I'm not going to present on screen because I'm using my phone. All right, so because I'm using my phone, I won't be able to connect with it. And I don't know, will you guys give me 2 minutes so that I can sort my little girl here? just 2 minutes or 5, let me say 5 minutes. Please don't go anywhere, keep chatting, keep connecting with each other. Yeah, I will be right back. I will be right back. I need to take care of the little one so that I can be able to take you guys through the next session of this live stream, that is learning the A to Z of virtual assistants, and then we can call it a day. Okay, just 2 minutes. Deepti, don't go anywhere. Wanga lady is in the building. Official Emma Moraz, I'm leaving you in charge. Official Emma Moraz, I'm leaving you in charge. Welcome everybody, and I will be right back with you in a minute. Mom, you okay?
Thank you.
You're good. Okay. Twende. Sorry. I've been talking and I was on mute. Sorry. Thank you so much for sticking around, everybody. Now let's get started. I'm very interested in virtual assistant. Okay. Following from Minneapolis. All right, JD. I'm a South African. I think I'm all caught up now. Okay, so What is a virtual assistant? Let us begin there. And I will try to be typing these answers for you so you can take notes. Okay. Okay, where am I? All right. Official Anne Mora, you're right on time. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you so much. Let me just remove the screen. It's disturbing me. All right, so to get started, we need to understand what is virtual assistance. Virtual assistance for me, in the way I understand it, of course, there are so many explanations on Google. You can just Google what virtual assistance is and you will get the correct answer. But I think it's been like a remote secretary. Yes, somehow like that. It also depends on. That's a very good answer, basketball fan. Does anyone else want to try with the answer? What is virtual assistance? Rosie says it's like being a remote secretary, which is also true. Yeah, and this also depends on what it is that you are selling as a virtual assistant. All right, there are different skills, and before I continue on to what the skills are, let me say that the way I understand virtual assistance is that virtual assistance is that it's a form of work that you do remotely by offering the skills you have to someone who needs those skills to make their life easier. You don't need to be in their office, you don't need to be with them physically. You just need to know what they need you to do for them. And once you've known what that is, then you're able to offer that service to them at a price. Once you deliver the result, the desired result, then you can get paid. All right, and that is how most people are working nowadays. They are doing virtual assistants. Give me just one other minute. In Ireland, though, we have GDPR, annoying data privacy EU law, so legal secretary can't be totally freelance as yet. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. And things to do with data privacy, I think that's another thing that is also creeping into so many countries. There's this law because it has been crazy. I think I have supported, but you also have to find a way that will make sure that it's not affecting you so much. All right. Christine is still in the building. All right. Yeah. So I was saying that virtual assistance is just the idea, more like a business idea or a work from home idea, a remote type of work, online type of work that you get to sell your skill and get paid for that skill. Let's say, for example, now that you're here, for example, I am good at Canva. I've told you guys so many times I'm good at Canva and I know how to make YouTube thumbnails. I know how to make presentations, logos, such and such. I will list that skill as one of my skills as a virtual assistant and sell that skill to a client who needs that particular skill. All right. And basically, how do I get paid out of this? Because how do you quantify making a logo from scratch? How do you quantify making a thumbnail from scratch to the end until it is really nice for the person that you're making it for? All right. So it boils down to figuring out your cost and how many hours it takes you to finish a particular task. That way, you're able then to charge on an hourly rate. All right. I'm getting so distracted, sorry, because of my daughter. Hi, Evangelist Virginia Wangari. Nice to have you here. Thank you for coming. You know, if you're a mom, you can never concentrate when your kids are crying. So let me just check on her again. I'm so sorry for this interruption. Okay, so thank you so much, Priscilla, for waiting. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, everybody, for waiting and for being patient with me. Those are the joys of motherhood. We call them joys because there's no other way to call them. Yeah, you have to take care of your children before anything else. All right, so I've already told you what virtual assistance is, and it is basically selling a skill that you have remotely or online so that you can get paid some type of money. And there are many beautiful and productive ways for you to do this to make sure that you're making a sizable, a substantial amount of money that can help you to live off, off virtual assistance work for a long time. Okay, so before we continue, why do you want to venture into virtual assistance? It has to come from within yourself. You have to have a good reason, because otherwise, if you're just doing it for the sake, just because so and so is doing it, you also want to do it, you need to have a reason as to why you're doing it. Is it working for you? Is it something that is going to benefit you? Is it something you'll be comfortable doing? Are you employed somewhere and you want to do virtual assistance work? It's not going to work, because this is real work. It's like being employed by someone, only that you're not seeing them physically. They're in a different country, and that kind of a scenario. Okay, so why do you want to do it? For me, I have 3 reasons. I want you in your notebook to write down your 3 reasons why you want to do virtual assistance work. Now that you've already known what virtual assistance work is for you, I've already told you virtual assistance work is basically doing work for someone or assisting someone. It can even an executive of a certain company. Like, you see the job that personal assistants do, they do those jobs physically. But now when it becomes to when it comes to online work or virtual or remote, then it becomes virtual assistance work. And this topic is not so late because it started picking at around during COVID era. All right, during COVID era, so many people needed to work from home, and I think this is how this came about. If someone started it before COVID, then they are lucky because they got clients at an early stage when this was just coming through to the market. Okay, yeah, thank you so much, and Maura, for your comment. Children are our gift from God, so we have to put them first before anything else, and take care of them. All right, yeah. So it's really beautiful. It's beautiful, yeah. But we try to make sure that we balance life with work, with kids, yeah. All right. So what are your 3 reasons? Just write the 3 reasons as to why you want to venture into virtual assistance work. Is it to make extra income? Is it to earn a living? Is it so that you can be traveling? You'll be getting paid money. So that money, what are you planning to do with it? Is it for school fees? Is it for your personal care? Is it for travel? Is it for investing? What do you want to do with that? Why do you want virtual assistance? So the moment you get your answer as to the reason why, that is your basis. Whenever you feel like giving up, you'll always come back to the reason why you started. That will always be the pushing thing, the thing that pushes you to keep going. And by the way, when you're here, guys, on this chat, make sure you're also connecting to one another. We have official Anne Mora in the building, very supportive. We have Christine in the building, very supportive. Natecho is in the building. We have Imelda Salo in the background, but also here with us, with actually both her 2 houses. We have Priscilla updating. We have Rosie, aka Basketball Fan. We have, I've already said, official Anne Mora. Who else is here? Pretty Fashion is in the building, aka Anywhere Anytime JD. Thank you all so much for coming. I appreciate you. Esimungai is also here. I think she's in the bushes. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you also share me out, and I will really, really appreciate it. All right. So my 3 reasons why I chose virtual assistants between the short period of June and October in the year 2023, because that is when I started venturing into it, and I actually started looking at ways to make a living out of it before something else happened that made me unable to continue with it. But because of the knowledge I gathered and the experience and the tips and all that, I decided to come here today and share with you so that we can all learn and try and help someone out there who might be looking for this. All right, yeah. So for me, my number 1 reason was to be able to work and earn remotely. All right, as you've seen, the distractions that are there with having children. I needed something that I needed to be able to make money while still being able to raise my kids without feeling like I'm giving up on one thing and just focusing on the other, focusing on money making and forgetting my kids. So that was my number 1 reason as to why I was looking into virtual assistance jobs. And hi Chajiras, nice to have you here. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. Yeah, so that was my first reason. My second reason was to do work that I love. In this era with the economy and how things are going, we have found ourselves just picking any type of work that comes our way just to live. All right, just to make a living so that we can make money for tomorrow or for the evening, who knows. And I was very determined to do work that I love. I love to do finance related jobs, accounting related jobs, design work, which is self-taught. I love doing social media management and especially YouTube management. I currently have about 4. Let me show you this camera. I have about 4 YouTubers who I'm currently helping with their channels, and I'm so happy because I'm doing something that I love. That was my other reason for seeking these virtual assistance work. I'm at home and I have 4 channel creators, channel YouTubers, 4 YouTubers that I'm helping in a remote manner. I've never met them, but I'm helping their channels in one way or another. So that's how basically this is one reason why I wanted to do virtual assistance work. And on my Upwork back then, I had put my profile as a YouTube channel manager, because that is what I wanted to be doing. That is what I loved to do. I had studied so much YouTube, and since it wasn't working on my channel, I decided to just let it work on other people's channels. So I decided to be sharing that information with others and helping people, especially the trickiest part is setting up AdSense. I've come to realize setting up AdSense and getting your PIN is kind of a crazy area for most YouTube creators, especially here in Kenya. And that is one thing that I've decided to major on. That is something that will take me maybe less than an hour to get done. And this as a skill is something that I can sell to these people and they will pay me, all right? And I will be earning remotely. I don't know if you're getting the point. So that is just one skill. I have also graphic design skills. I use Canva. I like to mention that I use Canva because when it comes to graphic designing, there are many software tools to use for... Wait, Priscilla is saying, Emma, if I didn't understand, I will come to you for more explanation. Okay, Priscilla, you can even come to my inbox. Yeah, you are most welcome. But Emma is tuned in because she has said yes, she will explain everything. But Emma is a very quick learner. The one time Emma called me for something. What was it? I think it was a thumbnail. She learned it on the go. We were just talking on the phone, do this, do that, and she did it. And to date, she has learned how to do her own thumbnails, and that brings joy to my heart. So Emma, you already know how to use Canva. Why not sell it as a skill? Ask your fellow YouTube creators. It doesn't have to be us, because most of us probably know this thing. Just find upcoming creators or someone who needs thumbnails and tell them that you can help them to build their YouTube thumbnails. So that is a skill for you that you can sell. We don't need to meet. You already know what to do. I just need to tell you, I need a thumbnail that says this. These are the photos you use. These are the elements I want you to incorporate in the thumbnail, and that's it. That's a job done and money earned. So, all right. So I've given you 2 reasons why I had started my virtual assistant work. Number 1 was to work and earn remotely, because as a mom, as a parent, I needed to be able to work and still be able to raise my kids at the same time. Just keep an eye. Of course, I'll have a nanny or a housekeeper coming to help out with such and such things, but also be able to work. Another reason was to do work that I love. These are things I love. I love numbers. That's why I'm in finance and accounting. I love graphic design. I love to be creative. That's why I'm in the graphic design space as well, editing videos and all that. But now the editing videos is something I love to do for myself. When it comes to editing videos for someone else, I'm taking it slow, because especially if it comes to maybe something as complicated like a vlog, it might need a lot more input, and I'm yet to get to the point where I can tell someone I will edit a vlog for you. All right. So, but if you have just like maybe a sit down video and you want me to help you edit it, I can do that, because it's a simple video. It is just a sit down video. It won't take me a lot of time to edit. But a vlog, you know, when you're filming a vlog, you know how you started, how the story was flowing. So for me to put myself in that space is kind of tricky. So that's why I'm not able to currently help people edit their vlogs. All right. Okay, Rosie, not a problem. Rosie, guys, is basketball fan who has just rejoined us. She was here earlier, and she says she will watch the rewind tomorrow. Not a problem, basketball fan. I appreciate your time. You are amazing. You are so amazing, and you have always been supportive of my channel. And all these people who are here, they will support you as well. Okay, thank you so much. Think about what we talked about earlier, and we'll keep in touch. We'll definitely keep in touch and talk talk more about how you can boost your channel. This is my break while having my cup of coffee. Okay, not a problem, Rosie. All right, so my 3rd reason why I was venturing into virtual assistance was to have a flexible work schedule. All right. If you're employed, you need to be at work at a certain time, leave work at a certain time. But if you're in virtual assistance business, you can have a flexible work schedule. That way you are able to have to plan your time based on your life, I think. Yeah. So Sorry if my camera keeps moving. I'm just holding it with my hand. I don't have a tripod. Why 4 years of YouTube and no tripod? Anyway, um, those are my major three reasons. I hope you have written down your own three major reasons why you are doing virtual assistants, and those are my three major ones: work remotely, have a flexible work schedule, and do something that I love. All right. As we go on, what are the services? What are the skills that you can sell as a virtual assistant? For me, I've already told you, for me, it was graphic design. I'm reading from the computer because I have them written down. I was in a class, like I mentioned to you earlier. I attended a free class on virtual assistants, and it's only fair that I share those, whatever my experience was, with you guys. Okay, so we have graphic design on my end. Those are my skills. What are your top three skills? If anyone is brave enough, what are you good at that you can share in the chat today? So that even in sharing on the chat, people on the chat will see that Emma is good at this, Pretty Fashion is good at this, Rosie is good at this, so and so official Anmora is good at this. Those virtual skills that you can sell to someone. Chajiras, who is also in the building, can also share the things that she's good at. Those are the skills that you will be selling, and we'll get as we go on, we'll get onto how you can price yourself. And if someone tells you, I need you to do something for me, let's say something like, I have over 1,000 emails on my Gmail, and I need you to look into all of them and leave the ones that are important and delete the ones that are not important. How much would you charge for such a skill if you're selling that skill as a virtual assistant? All right. Hi, Real Life. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your presence here. Much appreciate. We're talking about much appreciated. We are talking about virtual assistants, and I've just shared my three reasons why. If any one of you in the chat is brave enough to share why they would want to venture into virtual assistants, just go ahead and type it, and also go ahead to share the skills that you would sell or the services that you would give out as a virtual assistant. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be standing alone. You as Emma Moraz, you as Chajiras, you as Real Life. What are you going to be? What will people know you for? Will people know you for creating beautiful videos? Will people know you for being an administrative guru, administrative clerk guru? Will people know you for being good at things like QuickBooks, things like software management and such and such? So what do people know you for? Those are the skills that I want you to list in the chat box right there. I've already told you mine. My three major top ones were graphic design. That is what I wanted to major on. I've given the story of how I came into virtual assistants. Yeah, and my number one skill was graphic design, video editing, social media, and community management. There is social media management. There's also community management. Do you see how we have these Facebook groups? Those groups are not easy to manage. Those groups have over 10,000 people, 100,000 people, and every day there are so many posts. Some posts are irrelevant. You need to know what is relevant to the group, and that is basically the community management. We have things like Telegram. We have things like LinkedIn community management. All right, so those are skills. Once you teach yourself these things, you're able to sell them as skills and get paid for it. Thank you so much, Real Life. Real Life is saying I look so much official. Yeah, because today we are learning how to make money. Yeah. Hi, I am Yvonne. How are you? Nice to have you here. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your presence. Welcome, my brother. I appreciate you and Real Life for being here. If you're just coming in, make sure you give me a thumbs up, share me out, and I will really appreciate it. All right. So we are definitely talking about virtual assistants. I've given my story of how I ventured into virtual assistant. We'll be chatting. We have also talked a bit about ChatGPT. So when you have some time, maybe you can go back to the last 1 hour, 20 minutes. Just later on, not now, later on. Okay. All right. So the next thing I want to look at is pricing. All right. So how do you price yourself? How do you make sure you get paid? Remember, you're working for someone you haven't met, someone who has given you this remote job, they are maybe in another continent, all right, and you are here in your own continent. What if you do the work and they don't pay you? So what are some of the measures that you can do to ensure that you do the work and get paid well? Number one, it begins by knowing your value, knowing your worth. So what is your value? In my case, I had to do a calculation. Like if I were to do, like I've told you, my skills are in graphic design, video editing, social media, community management, and I should add finance and accounting as well, because back then I didn't want to do anything to do with finance, but currently I think I am now more comfortable. I majored in finance in my university, but at that point I did not want to remember anything I did in the university. But yeah, here we are. So Rosie is there, very brave, our brave, our brave chatter today. Okay, I asked who can bravely share the skills they have and that they can sell. And Rosie is a channel owner of Basketball Fun. She says, my skills are I can sketch very well, especially faces, and I am a registered tour guide here in Dublin, Ireland. Can you hear that now? Those are two crucial skills. Being a tour guide, if I ever go to Dublin, why should I hire someone else? And Basketball Fun is right there. She will give me an entire tour itinerary, and I'll be able to visit all the beautiful places that Ireland has to offer. And she'll give me all the rates and places to eat, places to sleep, places to go sightseeing. That is a skill. That is something she can sell. And if I know someone going to Ireland, I can recommend her. What will she be doing in return? She'll be earning money from that. Okay, so she has listed her skills and everyone has seen it, and that is one way of building also your virtual assistant business presence. You have to make people know what you can do for them. Basically, you see, like a company like Coca-Cola. You see, we see Coca-Cola every place we go. Even if I step outside right now, just in the estate, you will see a Coca-Cola brand. And wherever you are, continents away, I'm sure if you walk 2 kilometers, there's a Coca-Cola advert there. So you have to show your face. People have to know what you do, what you can do for them. If you're in the right space, the right people will find you. Okay, so that's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that, Basketball Fun. Christine, hello from I Am Avon. Still here is Imelda Salo. Thank you so much, Mama, for staying around. I appreciate you so much. Okay, I had an idea to walk and film tourist walks and upload them. That's also another great content idea. It's a good content idea because you can have content on your channel while still doing something that you love. Remember my reasons for doing virtual assistant. I want to do something I love. I want to have a flexible work schedule. I also want to be able to work remotely and earn remotely. Okay, I love the pets talk. That means official Anne Mora is right from your channel, Basketball Fun. Remember I told you these guys are really supportive. That's what I meant. Official Anne Mora has already connected with you, and it's beautiful. Thank you so much, Anne Mora, for connecting with Rosie from Basketball Fun, and it's beautiful. I really appreciate that. We also have Real Life in the building. We have I Am Avon. I Am Avon in the building as well. Who else is here that I haven't mentioned? We have Chajiras. Esimungai is still here with us. Let me know, Esimungai and Emma Mora. So far, you have been here from the beginning. Let me know if you are learning something or if you should just stop this right now. Let me know if you're learning and getting motivated. Yeah, and if you have any questions, please make sure you put them in the chat box and we try to answer them all. Okay, so moving on swiftly, we are talking about pricing as a virtual assistant. How do you price yourself? What I did myself, I had to do the actual cost of what it would take for me to deliver a particular job. Let's say, for instance, a thumbnail. Okay, I will use a thumbnail because we're here on YouTube and we're all content creators. Okay, let me use an example like creating a thumbnail. How long will it take me? If I start working on a thumbnail right now, let's say right now it's 4:30 p.m. wherever I am, and if I start working on a thumbnail now, I might finish working on it at 5:30 p.m. So that is 1 hour's work. So in this 1 hour, what has cost me, what has it taken me to do that? Maybe I hired a babysitter for that 1 hour. Maybe I paid internet for that 1 hour. I bought Safaricom bundles for 100 shillings for that 1 hour. So put all those cost factors, those cost items, put them all, add them together, and then multiply them by, because like basically we work an 8-hour job daily. That is like the basic. That's how I used it to calculate mine. And what you get now is you divide it by the 8 hours. That way you're able to know your hourly rate. So in my case, I ended up having $35 per hour after calculating like that. So this means the skills I'm giving, they are worth $35 per hour. So if I work for 3 hours on your project, then you'll pay me 35 times 3 hours. Okay, that might be a bit expensive. It might also be quite cheap for some people. It all depends. It all depends on who is your client. Believe you me, there's a client who will pay that $35 even more, and there's a client who will complain to you that your $35 is expensive. And it's very good for you to know what are you worth. If you know for a fact you did the actual cost items, you costed everything that is going to take you to deliver that job, and you came up with $35 per hour, then it means you shouldn't go any lower. Because if you're going any lower, it means, let me just remove this banner. I've just realized we have the banner that says starting shortly, and we already started. Let me remove it. Okay. Let me see something I can put there. I have way too many banners. Okay, so we're going to leave it like that. Yeah, so that's it. That's what I'm talking about. You have to know your worth. If you know for a fact whatever it is that you're selling is worth $35, and then you have this client who's telling you, no, let me pay you 30, and then I read something somewhere today, actually it was so coincidental. It said Fadhili family, oh my goodness, how are you, my dear? Been forever. How are you? What time did you start? Talking seriously, we started like 30 minutes ago, but we started the live stream about an hour, 30 minutes ago. But the serious stuff is from 30 minutes ago. You can catch up later. So let us just continue. The only thing I've gone through is what virtual assistant is. I've also gone through why you want to become a virtual assistant, the skills you're offering as a virtual assistant. All right, and on the screen you can see I have pinned Basketball Fans comment, which says she can sketch very well. Also, I don't know, I think I'm losing my train of thought here, but I've just remembered something about this comment. The fact that you can sketch very well, Basketball Fan. Do you know you can create those sketches, sell them on platforms like Amazon, Etsy? I don't know much about Etsy, but the time I tried it became really difficult for me, so I gave it up. Then there is Amazon, and there is Canva. So you can sketch your product, or sketch whatever it is that you sketch will be your product, then sell it. So that is something you can do offline, remotely, and it is virtual assistant work. And it is also at the same time a form of it is also a form of what do you call it, passive income. Yeah, because the moment you sketch something today and then post it on a platform like Canva, put it on premium so that people can be buying it if they want to use it, you'll be earning money for the rest of your life. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so we were now talking about pricing. This is for Fadhili family who has just joined us. Fadhili family is an amazing YouTube creator who I met on the street maybe like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. I'm not exactly sure, but I think, yeah, it must be almost or just a little bit after 2 years since I met Fadhili family on this channel. So thank you so much for coming through. Yeah, I appreciate you. Okay. So number one, you've gotten your job, you've set yourself up, you have these skills that you like. In my case, graphic design. I will use software app like Upwork, Fiverr, People Per Hour. What else? In Kenya we have kuhustle.com, and list those skills. If someone, Etsy is gone too dear for creators. Really, I had no idea. I anything Etsy I just avoid because I've never really understood it. The one time I tried it, it just didn't work for me at all, at all, at all. So I decided to leave it until when I get to understand it. Okay. So I'm talking about you have found your ideal client. This client has given you a job. You have agreed on working a particular project. You are supposed to deliver 8 hours of work per week. So how do you time yourself? There are softwares that can help you to time yourself. You can, the moment you start working, just put the timer there, and it is going to tell you you have worked for these many hours, and you're able to use how many hours you worked. Use that proof, that timer. That timer should only show you working for that client, not you on your computer. You're also multitasking, you're doing YouTube editing, you're watching videos, you're watching music. It is you just working for that client, so that you can clock in your entire hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, then record it, put it in an invoice, then give it to the client. And then before even also you onboard your client, there's a thing about having a contract, which is very important, because without it, people might take you for granted and end up not paying you. Imagine you've done like let's say you're in writing and you've done a whole paper, a whole thesis paper for a client who is in a remote place. Like when I say remote, I don't mean, in Kenya. In Kenya, we are used to whenever we mention remote, it's Uko in the village. No, it's not in the village. Remote in terms of they're in a different continent, different physical location than where you are. So you've never met them physically. It's only online, and you've done this job for them. You created a whole thesis for them for their project, their school project, and then you deliver it, and they disappear. They never pay you. So to avoid that, you need something. You need a contract to safeguard you, to protect you from such predators, and that way you're able to make sure you get paid. So you've already timed how much work you've done, how many hours, and you already gave the client how much you charge per hour. So you end up working 10 hours for that project, and per hour you're charging $35. So at the end of the day, this client should pay you 35 times 10 hours. That is $350. All right. So that way you have made your 350 income. How much is 350 in Kenya shillings? That's about 50K here in Kenya, or 45 to 50K, depending on how the dollar is fluctuating recently. Yeah. Okay. So there are also projects which you pay per project. It is just one project. Once you finish it, you have agreed, for this project you're going to pay me $1,000. Doesn't matter how I do it, as long as I deliver the results. 1,000 paid. That is paying per project. That is another way of getting paid. And also it also boils down to how much it costs you. And then when you get more advanced, as you become a guru in the industry, you become highly sought after. People are looking at people are chasing you. They want you to work for them. You also now start pricing upwards, because you don't want to have so many pieces of projects you need to complete at so little money. You just price up, get paid higher for less work. I hope I'm making some sense. Yeah. Okay, so it's becoming windy. Yeah, but we are almost done. Thank you, everyone. By the way, I don't know where is I have not seen Nightbot. Let me see what is happening to my Nightbot. Nightbot should be here, welcoming people on my behalf. This is weird. Where is Nightbot? Okay, yeah, if anyone has a question so far, please feel free to ask the question. I'll be happy to answer. Nightbot is asleep. Yes, completely asleep. I'm shocked. And I noticed even yesterday, I was on live stream. I didn't see a single Nightbot chat. Excuse me. It's the wind. It's very windy. But I don't want to go inside the house because of the lighting. Let me see what's happening with Nightbot. Where did Nightbot go? Hello everyone in the chat from Asmodee. Thank you so much, Asmodee. Welcome back. Join channel. How did Nightbot leave my channel? This is very, very weird. Okay, let me add Nightbot. Nightbot, where? The way I worked on you and now you're sleeping. I worked so hard on Nightbot, and then today, Nightbot finally, not even finally, like out of the blue, apparently cannot be on my channel. I need to put him there. Let me just quickly set that because I need Nightbot. Does he need to get paid? Emma, do we need to pay Nightbot? Okay. Hey. If we need to pay him, then I'm done. I'm done. Like, done. Where should I put him? Is it managing moderator? Where do we put Nightbot? Managing moderator or standard moderator? I don't know. But anyway, I've put him there. Is it a him or a she? Jesus. Maybe it's a she. Oh my God. Okay, so finally he's here. He is here. Nightbot is awake. Thank God. So yesterday, Goga taught us something. I want to see how I can do it because I want to check something. Asmodee is saying hi, like and share this live. Thank you so much for the support, Asmodee. I appreciate that. Like and share this live. If anyone has a question, if you have a question, please, this is the right time to drop it because we are almost done. We have already explained what virtual assistant is, what are some of the skills, and if you want me to help you even further, you can share the skills that you are good at. It can be managing a channel, a YouTube channel. It can be doing thumbnails. Why am I thinking of just editing? Let me think. It can be email management. Yeah, email management is a crazy thing. Appointment setting. There are these very busy business executives. These people have no time. They have so many meetings. They have no time to do all that. How are you going to come through for them? You set up their appointments. They have Zoom meetings with, they want to close a business deal with some supplier in China, and they are based in the US. You need to link the two together, the supplier and the buyer, right? So you as a virtual assistant, you're going to help this person to have that meeting. You're going to set that meeting for them. Make sure it is on the right time because time zones are different. Make sure you're picking a right time for both of them. Communicate with each of them. They only need to just know at this time, which is good for you, depending on where they are in terms of physical location, then they're able to have their meeting thanks to you. Official Emma is asking, is data entry under virtual assistant? Yes, it is under virtual assistant, and it is real work. You know, someone gives you a whole file and they tell you, I need you to enter this data into an Excel sheet. I need you to edit this. I have this PDF document, pick the tables, put them in Excel, you know, those kind of formatting stuff or data entry stuff. Those are virtual assistant skills, virtual assistant tasks that you can do from anywhere in the world. So make sure that once you know these things, you're also selling yourself. Let people know that you can do these things. Are you good at data entry? Then focus on that. Yeah. Make sure you're pushing yourself. People are knowing what it is that you actually do. Okay. Yeah. So, hi Lincoln. Did you wake up?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see what happened here. Motherhood calling again. Yeah. So najua utanisumbua, si ndio? Kaka hapa. Okay. And don't make noise. Just sit here. Are you comfortable? Okay. Yeah, so my eldest has just woken up from his afternoon nap. Yeah, but I've seen Oh yeah, 100. Mupelala for 100.
Yes.
Okay, great. So focus on your live stream and let YouTube insert ads for you. Okay, I forgot to do that. Did I forget about ads? Very good question from Fadhili family. Where do you get your VA clients, Robertina? That's a very good question. Thank you for asking that, and I will get to you shortly. I think I'm done with the pricing. Sorry, Lincoln. I'm done with the pricing, explaining what it is, the skills, and all those. Trying to see if there's anything that I have missed. Okay. So on the pricing, before we get to Fadhili's question, which is very good, on the pricing, we've talked about you can have a pay per project, you can have an hourly rate, and you can have a monthly retainer. So once you have those three figured out, then you're on a good path. These are the things you'll be telling your new client at the onboarding. Okay, Robbie host and everyone, bye and blessings. Thank you so much, Imelda Salo, for sticking around. Thank you for renewing your membership. I appreciate you so much for the support. You're amazing and you're always inspiring us on this channel, on these streets, this YouTube platform. You're a blessing to each and every one of us. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Have a nice time, and I hope I will see you again soon. Okay. Yeah. So back to the pricing. I want to make sure I've tackled everything. We've done the timing software to make sure you know how many hours you've actually worked. Also, you can create hour bundles. Like you tell someone, for the month I'll give you 10 hours, you pay me the rate per hour. These are hourly bundles. You also need to make sure you have a contract, a contract that is going to bye Imelda, thank you so much, blessing. You're amazing. Yeah. So the other thing is another, which is now like the ultimate goal, is to have a retainer. This is like a monthly payment. This one, you're sure that you're delivering results, you're getting paid on a monthly basis, and you're working from home, you're working remotely, which is beautiful. Okay. Yeah. So there's that, and then there's also the paper project, which I've already mentioned, and then there's result-based payment. If you don't deliver, you don't get paid, like the one with the JForce I've told you earlier. JForce, if you don't make sales, you don't get paid because you're earning through commission. The same with affiliate marketing. If you don't push people to buy through your links, then you're not making money. So that is result-based payment, which is also counts when it comes to virtual assistant clients. If you don't deliver results, then why should someone pay you? You need, of course, there's no way you will expect someone to pay you when you're not delivering results. All right. Yeah. So moving on, I'm holding Fadhili's question on the screen because there's something I want to look into before we get there, because it is tied to the next topic after this. What are the tools and technical or rather technology that is going to help your virtual assistants work? There are different tools, project management, project task managers, we have editing softwares, we have social media managers, managing software. Like for instance, we have a platform called Asana. If you've worked in project management, you know about Asana. Asana is a task management software, and there you just go date your projects, give yourself deadlines, assign everyone on your team their deadlines, and everyone is aware what they need to do at a particular time to deliver a particular type of result. All right. So that is one tool. These are just examples. All right. I'm just going to put them there in a way that I'm going to. What should I do? For people who are currently in the chat, I can type this for you. The tools we have for task management, we have Asana. There are many more. I'm just going to write the ones I've ever used. Okay, so I'm typing there, task manager. And then the next tool we have is something like Canva. Canva is good for editing videos, editing graphics, editing social media posts, editing what else? Logos, making logos using Canva. You can use the free Canva platform, or you can use the paid one. The other one is Facebook Meta Suite. If you are a social media manager, this is something you need to know for managing social media channels. You can post across multiple pages. If you are on Facebook, you have all these different channels. If you're also editing videos, you have clients who want you to edit things like YouTube Shorts, TikTok Reels, TikTok videos, Instagram Reels. You can use something like CapCut. And CapCut is amazing. Let me tell you, I think we're going to have an entire video about CapCut one day. CapCut is a video editing software which is very good for editing reels, shorts. Wait. I need to type this for you. Shorts. Make sure you screenshot. Screenshot. Reels, shorts. We have TikToks. We have also vertical videos. These can be for things like Snapchat, things like Pinterest. I don't know if you have videos on Pinterest, but yeah, just vertical video content. CapCut is great at that. So those are my major 4 softwares that I use. If you yes, kaa hapo na Lincoln na mnyamaze. Kaa hapo. Nimepata Lincoln. Yeah, so those are some of the software and technology tools that you can use to make your virtual assistants work easy. Just type them down there. There are many video editors. We have InShot, we have Filmora, we have Adobe Premiere Rush, and all those things. Just pick the one that you are more comfortable using, and all those other softwares that are good alternatives. Canva for editing graphics and videos. You can alternate with something like VistaCreate. There's another editor. What is it called? I've forgotten the name. Forget about it. We have Facebook Meta Suite. This is good for managing Facebook pages if you're a social media manager. There's also something called Hootsuite. Hootsuite manages all social media platforms. You'll have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, I think TikTok as well, to make sure that you're able. Oh, and there's also another one I've just remembered. Of course, apart from ChatGPT, but you can use Rapid Tags for SEO tags. All right, SEO. Let's say you are a blog manager. You can use Rapid Tags, which I've just shared there, to get SEO. SEO tags are basically search engine optimized tags that can be put on the back end of a blog post, a video, like a YouTube video. Like on this particular video, I have tags which I got from Rapid Tags, and yesterday I was teaching our friend Fred Dangote how to put them and how to use them, and I think they're really helping him. Okay, yeah, so Rosie of Basketball Fan is asking if CapCut is free. I think CapCut is free because all the times I've used CapCut, it was the easiest way for me to edit. I've never paid for CapCut, but maybe there's a paid version which I'm not aware about. I'm on Instagram and I like to design nice reels. Yeah, you can try CapCut. Okay, good there. Na wewe? Enda kwa poti. Basi kaa hapo. Yeah, so I wanted to host tuandike hizo hapa tukate screenshots za. Oh, let me write them. Video editors. I've said CapCut. CapCut is for video editing. We have InShot, video editing. We have Filmora Go if you're using the phone. For my videos I use Filmora X on the laptop. So I'll just write Filmora. Depending on laptop or phone, you can pick the one that works for you. But now you have to know that Filmora, you have to pay for it. InShot, there's a free version and a pro. Songea Lincoln. Oh, sorry. Kaa hapa Lincoln. Hapo. Kaa vizuri kama umeface huko. Sawa. There's Filmora, which other? There's Adobe. We have DaVinci Resolve. For those who have laptops, this will be nice for editing videos, okay? Yeah, so lots of Sense Host. Thank you so much. That means a lot, Anmora. I appreciate that. Yes, try Rapid Tags. It's going to be amazing. I've written Rapid Tags too as well. Chajiras, make sure you take a screenshot so that you can check them out at your own time. No making noise, okay? Sawa. Yeah, so still parenting. Rosie says she hates Adobe. Also, yeah, me too. I've never really been a fan of Adobe that much. Honestly, I tried to create a YouTube banner with Adobe and I just gave up. But yeah, I think it is a good platform. The one for editing videos, but I've just never tried it. What I'm more familiar with is Filmora, and it's amazing. Yeah, you can check out InShot. InShot, there's a free version and you can upgrade it, but I think CapCut is completely free. Yeah. So another one is a template for your contract as a virtual assistant. You need a contract that outlines how you work, your method, how you expect to be paid, your payment channel. Is it through a bank wire transfer? Is it through PayPal? Is it through M-Pesa? Is it mobile money payment? Whatever it is, okay? Yeah, so you have to ensure that you have all those details in a contract when you want to get paid. You can get contract templates off the internet. You can have ChatGPT help you out to get one as well. Yeah, another thing you need is an invoice template, because the moment you're done working, you need to send an invoice to your client so that they can pay you. Then you give them a receipt. Another thing you need is that payment channel which I've just mentioned. Is it Sendwave? Are you using Wise? Are you using PayPal? Are you using bank transfer? Please guys, stop making noise. Okay? Are you okay? Ndio nikusaidia. Kuja kaa hapo. Lincoln, kaa kwa kiti yako. Endo lete kiti yako ya green. Sasa yenye. Ona amekuletea kiti Lincoln, kaa hapa alafu nitakupea soda na chocolates. Tukimaliza sawa. Negotiating with children, with kids, crazy. Say thank you. Okay, high five. And you, high five. High five. Yeah, so on the payment channels, that's what you have. PayPal, you have Sendwave, there is Wise, there is Airtime, not Airtime, Airtm. There are so many. Let me just type that one. It's a bit of a mouthful. Airtm. Yeah, like that. So once you get your clients, because at the end of the day, you need a way to get paid. These are some of the channels, payment channels that you can use. Yeah, and then another last thing with the pricing and getting paid is communication channel. How are you both communicating? How are you communicating to your client? How can the client reach you? Is it through call? Is it through a Zoom? Is it through a Google Meet? Is it through email? Whichever it is, make sure you have that also cleared out during the onboarding stage. That makes your work so much easier, because you and the client are on the same page. Like there won't be some miscommunication in an instance whereby you say, but I sent you an email, and your client was expecting a WhatsApp. All right, so make sure you have those things clear from the word go. So here is where we come to Fadhili family's question. She asked, how do you get your VA clients for Robertina? Now, there's something called pitching yourself. There's something called marketing, something called announcing your business to other people, announcing your skill to other people. Like the same thing that official Emma Mora did when she said she's good with data entry. The same thing that Basketball Fan did when she said she's good at sketching. Yeah, those things that she said. It's really important for you to let people know what you can do. Yeah, so okay, so I can see you're typing the name Mbula so that Nightbot can share the link to your channel. I'm hoping it is the correct link, because Nightbot sometimes really messes up the link. But in case it is not, just make sure you visit each other's channel physically. Just go and search the name Christine Dow, search the name official Emma Mora, Emma Moraz, not Emma Mora. Ooh, yeah. Basketball Fan says Juro is good for contract template and lots of law info. Wow, now we are talking about contracts and the legal person is in the building. Yeah, Fadhili family and the rest of you, let me just pin that one. Screenshot it because it is very important. Juro is good for contract template and lots of information on law. So I'm also going to look into it. Okay, I'm also going to make sure that I look into it. I'm looking for Fadhili family's question so that I can get to answering her. Where is it? Fadhili, are you still around? Okay, there, I got it. So how do you get their clients? And this is what I'm talking it works. Okay, thank you, Asmode. That means a lot. At least it is working. Sometimes Nightbot is something else. Yeah, but but now we are looking at pitching, which is actually the second last part of this entire talk. Pitching and announcing your business. And this is how you start building up momentum to getting clients. All right, so number one, do you have social media account for your new virtual assistance business? I would highly advise to treat your virtual assistant skill selling as a business as opposed to just an individual thing. Call it Fadhili Family VA, call it Fadhili VA. Let it be somehow more business oriented than individualized. So once you have that, do you have a social media presence with it? How are people finding you out? Also, how are you networking on social media? There are groups. I know for a fact that you can get clients when you just look into Facebook groups. There are Facebook groups for everything. If you're into selling recipes or making recipes for functions, all right, recipes for different meals and coming up with a meal plan for maybe a wedding, for a party, and these are things that are kind of tricky for some people. If you go into a Facebook group that is about food, you'll find someone asking those questions. Then just approach them, introduce yourself really well. Hi, my name is so and so. I have been working as a creator for small parties, like a graduation, a wedding, or whatever. I'm just using this as an example, you know. Lincoln and Imani. Lincoln and Imani. Stop making noise. Sawa? Yes. Shh. Everybody shh. Okay? Yeah, so that is one way to get clients. Another way is to have like a a landing page. This is something you can easily create on Canva. You don't have to pay a website creator to make one for you. A landing page is sort of a website. Like if I come to fadhili.com, I will find my name is Fadhili. These are the services I offer. For you to get them, this is how much it costs, and these are my retainer rates. These are my daily rates. Working with me ensures you get this. That is where now you list the benefits that you're going to give this new client, and then make sure you leave a call to action. A call to action is basically how they're going to reach you or what they need to do for the next step for you to get started with them. And then your website, you also have to ensure it is very optimized. If you're in the food industry, if you're in the beauty industry, if you're in the real estate industry, whichever industry you're in, make sure you're optimizing your website as well, so that it is not buried in the in the search. Like if someone searches on Google, at least you're appearing on the front page by using a particular keyword. That's a whole topic that you can also do research for yourself. So that is another way for you to get a client, having your own website or a landing page which shows exactly what you need to do. And you can get to make your own landing page on Canva. Just go to Canva and select create a website. There you can put all the information there and you'll have your website for free. Yeah, so make sure you're using all these tools that I'm mentioning, and I will try as much as possible to list all of them in the description box, so that you can go and do your own setting up. And by the way, if you do it, make sure you come back to this video in the comment section, tell me that you did this, and I'll be able to check you out and help you, and also try and connect you with potential clients, something like that. I'm not promising, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, not giving a promise. Don't come asking me for clients. So another way to do is to develop a pitch email. So what do you do in your pitch? If you've ever heard of something called an elevator pitch, this is where you introduce yourself, state your problem, state a problem that you're trying to solve, the solution, how you're doing it, how you're making money out of it, or how what is the financial model within that entire pitch, and a call to action. For instance, I can do something like based on today's video, if I wanted people to come and watch this live stream, my pitch would have been, hi, my name is Robertina Mbula. I am a virtual assistant. I would like to share my virtual assistant skills to people who would like to up their game to make extra income just working from home. If you're a mom or a dad or a young person looking for work, this is an idea that you can try. So for you to get started, you can reach me on my YouTube channel. I'm just saying this off the top of my head. Reach me on my YouTube channel and join in the live stream, and also make sure that you subscribe. Reach me on Instagram so that we can connect and talk more. So what have I done there? I've introduced myself. I've introduced the problem, which is lack of money and seeking ways to make money. The solution is being a virtual assistant, and the call to action there is reach to me, and I will be able to guide you. So basically that is an example of a pitch, an elevator pitch. It's usually supposed to be in a minute, or if it's going so much, should be 3 minutes at most if you have so much to say. So Basketball Fan is saying, I just had an idea. If someone gave us list of what's in their press, you could provide recipe and tell them how to cook with what they have. Exactly. That is an idea, because sometimes, like for me, I have that experience, and I think if I'm having that experience, if every other person every other person also has that has gone through that experience. You go into your kitchen and you're like, what do I cook today? I have nothing. And you find you have some potatoes, there's some cabbage, there's some onions and tomatoes, and you come up with a meal from that. You can make mashed potato and cabbage stew. Is it cabbage stew? Cabbage veggies, something like that. So for someone else, they would have seen that as a block. They would not have seen how possible it would be to come up with a meal out of just those ingredients. So you can come through for those people. Tell them what's in your press and they'll tell you, and then you can come up with a meal idea for them. That's actually very brilliant. Thank you for sharing that, Basketball Fan. I hope everyone has taken the the screenshot, because that's a business idea that can bloom. It's tricky. Parents know this. Everybody knows this. The hardest thing to do is to decide, what am I going to cook today? Yet you have everything in your pantry. Yeah, so that's it. So the other thing is to always talk about your business. Fadhili, always talk about your business. Let people know what you do. For me, when I was recruiting people to join my Jumia JForce team, I always told them to make sure that everybody knows that they are helping people to place orders on Jumia, because that's how Jumia works. Jumia JForce works. You place an order on behalf of a client. So if these people don't know that you can do that, they'll never to be about your business. Talk about your business every single time. Let people know what you can do for them. Let people know that if I need to do to get my email sorted, my calendar sorted, if I need a flight booked, if I need some ID replaced or some work permit done, I know who I need to go to, because you're always talking about. So talking about yourself is another way to make sure that you're getting clients and positioning yourself. Let there be resources for you as a virtual assistant. Use those tools that I shared there to make sure that you are being seen. People know what you can do. When you walk into these Facebook groups, Telegram channels, even YouTube live stream like today, if you are here and you know there's something that you can do, this is your chance. Type there. Say, I do data entry. If you need my services, reach me on this email. The other day, we were at Goga's live stream with Linda Mary. They were talking about tough decisions you need to make as a YouTube channel creator. And during the interview, Linda mentioned the fact that she's able to do a channel audit. So what is that? What is a channel audit? If you are new, you have no idea what a channel audit. You'll go to Linda Mary because she gave her business email. You will be able to go to her. She will help you with your channel audit, give you tips and ideas to grow, and she will be making money because it is a service that she's actually charging $10 per audit. And that is an example of what we were talking about earlier, pay per project. One channel audit, $10. She's paid, you have a good channel. Right, so I'm kind of advertising Linda Mary here because she's my friend, but that is basically what virtual assistant remote work does, and this is something for her. She loves doing it. She's happy to do it, and it's something she knows. She knows what works. Getting 10,000 subscribers on this platform is not easy. She has been through that and she knows what works, what doesn't work. She can look at your channel and tell you, change this part, improve on this part, remove this part. You know, she has that skill to be able to do a channel audit for you. So that is one example of how to get a channel. And that was Linda on a live stream on Goga's channel, which has lots of people from across the world, and she was marketing herself, and that way is another way to get client. So Fadhili family and everyone on the chat, I hope that I was able to answer you very well regarding how do you find these clients. Those are the bottom line is you need to talk about yourself. You need to also make sure that you're using all the available platforms to show people who you really are, what you really do. Have even on your CV, put it there, because sometimes you may never know. You may be applying for a job that they are looking for actually a virtual or remote worker, but you don't know. But if you put it there, that might be the thing. Jacket yellow. Yes, so I don't know, is there anything I have left out? Let me see. The last part is how to find clients, which is basically what I have talked about, and I'm going to work on a master, like a presentation. Here that one you will not be able to see my face. I'll just do a presentation, put it on the, what do you call it, on the YouTube, on my YouTube channel. There will be no much interruptions. It is just a pure video. I'll try to make it really short, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes, where I will squeeze in all this information so that you can just watch it in a go and get to Someone is messing me up. Yeah, watch me in a go and be able to yeah. I don't know what's happening. I am getting distracted. All right. Yeah. So I was talking about. I'm going to do that. I will do a 10 to 15. Ikienda sana if it if it goes long, it will be 20 minutes. But I'll try to squeeze the entire information here, which is actually not that much. It's only that today I wanted it to be very interactive. I wanted it to be very face to face, very relatable. Like you can see my face. Most of the times when I do these live streams, I'm usually behind the scene, and I really trying to change that. We keep learning every day, and I'm happy with what is happening. All right. Yes, mama. Hiyo si sweater, hiyo ni trouser. Unataka kuvaa hiyo? Enda uvae. Lincoln, letee Imani sweater yake. Yeah, so hi Lizzie Asha, welcome my dear, nice to have you. Beta Show, welcome my dear sister Beta Show. Beta Show is doing amazing, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful what this community has done to me and to people here. Beta Show has become my amazing friend. I'm also helping her out with her channel. I see anywhere, anytime, JD. JD, I'll check your WhatsApp later. Right now, I can't because I'm using my phone. I'm streaming with my phone. You're also very busy, all right? So we will talk later. We'll call you later. We'll see what to do, whatever is happening. We'll see what happened and what we'll do. I don't even know what I'm saying because I haven't read your text, Vizuri. Lizzie Asha is in the building. Thank you. Fadhili family is asking, are you still hiring for Jumia? Well, this question is kind of relative because you can become a JForce agent at any time. That program is still there. JForce is still there, and to become a JForce agent, basically what you will be doing, yes, Vario. What you will be doing is placing Jumia orders on behalf of clients. So what you do is Fadhili comes to Robertina. Fadhili saw a TV on Jumia. She wants to buy that TV, but she doesn't know how to do it. Robertina is a JForce agent from Jumia. So I will place that order. I will put all details for that order to come to you. And once that order is successful, by successful I mean you receive the order, paid for it, and there's no any defect, that is a successful order. I will get paid a commission. So that is how JForce works. And this is a rolling open, it's like an open position at any one time. Fadhili, actually, if you want to join JForce, I would highly encourage you to check me out on Instagram, and I will try and help you to connect to it. JD will talk about that. I can't concentrate right now. I don't know what's happening. I will check it and we'll sort it. So Fadhili, just look for me on Instagram. I will give you the link on which to register with JForce. And it's quite simple. You only need to put your name. There's no capital investment. All you need to do is make sure you're making sales every single month. And for you to make a good amount of sales is for you to make sure people know you can place orders for them on Jumia, and you can try to target yourself. Try to make 500k. Yeah, my handle on Instagram is at Robertina_, which I'm typing right now. At Robertina. JD, my dear sister, I will sort you, mama. Don't worry. Relax. Relax. To whatever is happening, I will help you out. So JD is my client. Actually, JD is my client. JD, you are my client. You are my virtual client because I've been helping you a lot with your channel. And right now I'm going to handle her channel a bit later after this, because I think it's something that is very technical that we need to look into. Or maybe I can check. I have my laptop here. Let me just check. I don't know what's up. Oh, JD. Unajua JD tumetoka mbali, so I can do anything for her. I can post the channel for her, the video for her. Hi, I don't know what's up. Anyway, I was even signed out by Google. Okay, are you? Let me see if I can sign in because I'm here. If you were signed out, maybe you did a cleanup. Let me see if I'm able to sign in. Yeah. 404. What's this? check activity. Let's see. Someone tried to log into your account, JD, but I'm in your account already, so I can't. It is your phone, JD. It is your phone that has issues. Your phone is Infinix Hot 30 Play. That is the phone with the issues. Tutaangalia baocha hii mambo ni ya nyumbani. We'll talk about that later. If I can afford, I would love to be your client. Official Ann Maora. I will do for you the first month free. I will do for you the first month free. Come to me, Official Ann. I have your number. Tell me what you need me to do. I will help you. I will help you the way I can. Hi, Miss Bar Lifestyle. Welcome. 404 is internet issues. Nani huyu? 404. Where did 404 come from? Maybe that's JD. I don't know. Yeah, so JD, relax, okay? Your phone, it is your phone that has the activity that is making you sign out. And this is from StreamYard, actually. No, it's not StreamYard, sorry. It's not StreamYard, still StreamYard. Dear sister, how are you? I am from Pakistan. Wow, amazing. Miss Bar Lifestyle, welcome. Thank you so much for coming all the way from Pakistan. All the way from Pakistan. That's beautiful. Thank you. Nice to have you here. Make sure you connect with people in the chat. I'm sure maybe you already know all of them. But in case you don't have anyone like a basketball fan, make sure you connect with. Yeah. Yeah, relax, JD, just relax. We will sort it. The thing, whatever happened 1 hour ago is from your phone. So check whatever happened in your phone. Maybe you downloaded an app or something, because it shows me here. You were signed out where this activity came from. The suspicious activity. That is your Infinix Hot 30 Play. That is your phone. So, Angalia, check what happened. But I will call you, we will sort it out. So that is, JD is my client for a long time, maybe 2 years now. But I do work for her for free. JD, don't hear this one. But she's my sister. She's very supportive. She supported me a lot when I was trying to reach WH for monetization. She has always been very supportive. So she's a sister to me and I always support her. All right? Yeah. So Beta Show, welcome. Thank you. Nosando, how are you? Are you still here? Nice to have you. Thank you for tuning in. We have friends from Pakistan, South Africa. We have friends from Ireland. That's amazing. So beautiful. All right, then. I saw something about a good idea. That's a great idea if it's what I think it is, because people don't know how to do online shopping. It is actually, yeah, we were talking about JForce. It is a brilliant idea for someone who doesn't know how to place an order on an e-commerce platform. Here in Kenya, we have that e-commerce platform called Jumia. It's in, I think, 7 other African countries. And not many people know how to use it. And there's a JForce program which helps people to make sales on behalf of people who can make sales or who can make orders, and they get paid by commission. I did that job for years. Even today, if I want, I can still do it, only that I'm concentrating on something else at the moment. All right. Yeah, so that's what it does. It's beautiful and it's a brilliant idea. Okay, yeah. JD is back to class, no worries. How is everyone? I am good, Nathando. Nice to have you. I hope you subscribe. Please leave a comment because I will be coming to your channel after 2 days. I can't come back right away because I don't want us to lose a connection. You know how it works. If I subscribe to you today and then you come back to me the same day, it will look like spam, and YouTube will definitely flag it, and it will look like we are spamming, and that subscription will be removed. So I will come back to you, Nothando. Sorry, what's your name? Nothando, yes. I'll come back to you after 2 days. Make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment, not on this chat, just a comment somewhere in one of the shots, actually, and I will come and support you. All right? Yeah, so I think I'm done. Is there anything else left? Do you have any other question? Does anyone have any other question? If you do, please, this is your time. Let me try and catch up with the chat. I think I have I have answered everything that I wanted to answer. JD, how are you today from Chajira's channel? Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you haven't. We are looking to get to how many thumbs up do we need? And while we're here, guys, I want to encourage you. Don't give up. Whether it's YouTube, whether it's virtual assistants, whatever it is, because the job I'm currently working, I think somehow I was led into it as I was pursuing a virtual assistant role. It was going to be my first virtual assistant role, but whoever I wanted to do it for ended up recommending to someone else who gave me a job. So because of contract issues and all that, I can't continue doing my VA work, but it is something that works. So I just want to encourage you, don't feel like this is just hot air and all that. There are examples of people who have done this job and they've made money. I want to share on the chat, just make sure you screenshot. There's a lady called what's her name? The Fixer on TikTok. The Fixer VA. I also learn a lot from her. VA movement on TikTok. Just go and follow her. You will learn a lot. I don't even know her, but I always tune into her live chats, her live sessions on TikTok, just to hear. She has been in the industry for long and she has amazing skills. She has amazing skills on that she shares about virtual assistance work. I think she also has a YouTube channel that there's a whole masterclass there that you can go and learn. Basically a repeat of what we've said today, but like I promised you guys, I'm going to do a shorter video that is going to squeeze in all this information for you guys so that you can just follow without having to watch this entire 2-hour video to when you want to come up for tips and such and such. So I'm going to work on that. I hope I will be able to do it tomorrow, and then after that I will post it. I will alert you all in my notification in your like coffee. What is StreamYard camera is usually opposite. What I'm expecting to be here is on the other side, opposite side. So 30 people who are able to tune in to this chat. Yeah, so let me see who is here. Mbovi Farm is saying write for us on the chat. I've written there. Let me highlight it. I've written it there. The Fixer VA movement. Just search for her. Her name is Angela. All right, so in case she has changed her channel name, it should be Angela, but she has amazing tips, so just look out for her. Thank you so much, Fadhili family. I'm happy to hear that this was very informative. That was the goal. I wanted to get this off my chest. You know, I had a dream. You know, Fadhili, because you came late, let me just catch you up. I was talking about my story last year. In January, I set myself up to make sure I find some sort of income earning opportunity because I'd been a stay-at-home mom for the longest time. And I decided to focus on Jumia. The first half of 2023, I did Jumia. We even did activations like walking from shop to shop, telling people, can I place an order for Jumia for you? Can you join my team? Those kind of things. We did all that under the scorching sun, and it was crazy. And I was happy because I was putting myself out there. But exactly, Fadhili knows the fix. Yes, weka huko. Enda weke huko, uweke maji kwa maua. Yeah, the fixer is super amazing. She gives you real advice, and I've learned so much from her. I've gained a lot of confidence from her. Yeah, so like I was saying, Fadhili, so come June, July, I realized that For JForce to work, I need to be making sales worth like 3 million for Jumia for me to just get like 50K per month. And I decided I need better. So I decided to look into something else while still doing Jumia. JForce, that's when I came across virtual assistants. And I had earlier started with Upwork. I'm going to bring Mbuvi Farm. She said she is going to come up here soon. She can tell us about how to be successful on Upwork, because she told us when we were starting this today, she told us that she makes 50K per week on Upwork, the platform that I wasn't able to make that much, right? Even for the entire time I was there. So she's going to come here soon. She will give us the tips, the tricks, and all that. And my tie also mentioned that Mbuvi Farm has a whole community on Facebook, a community of 38K followers. Imagine if you have tips on how she can bring the 38K followers from Facebook to YouTube, please connect with her and tell her, because we have been brainstorming. We don't know how to do it, but basically, just the basic things, sharing the YouTube link to these 38K people. But how sure are you they're really going to come? But yeah, we need to find a way to help her bring those 38K to YouTube, because YouTube is a perfect platform. We love YouTube. This is where we learn. We've made so many friends. Yes, exactly, 50K. Yeah, so back to the story for you, Fadhili. So I keep going like this. Yeah, so it happened that someone was sharing a free virtual class, yeah, for virtual assistance work. We still keep in touch to date, and she was amazing. She was telling us, we were a class of about 13 ladies, and she told us every single thing, everything that I've shared with you, she shared with us in a span of a week, because we had lessons every day, 5 a.m., Monday to Friday. And that's how I learned how to kickstart my virtual assistant business. So after that class, I began a virtual assistant class. I even mentioned it in one of the vlogs. If you had it, I know JD had it, but so before I could even begin, I was pursuing one particular client. So this particular client recommended me to somewhere else who offered me a job, and I just accepted the job in the meantime. So I stopped the virtual assistant work. But that is how I came to learn about virtual assistant, and it was just in my heart, in my chest. I needed to let it out. All that information, I've just been carrying it around for 5 months, and I needed to share it with someone so that it can help someone out there. I really hope and pray that someone is going to learn from this. I hope that someone is going to get motivated to start their virtual assistance work. And in case you need any more clarification, I'm always available. You can reach to me through Instagram. In case I don't respond immediately on Instagram, just know that I will eventually get you, because sometimes the Instagram messaging, there's a restricted messages. If I don't know, if you're not connected to someone, then there's a primary messages, then there's I don't know how many, which there are like 3 categories of messages. So I come to realize much later that so and so sent me a message when it is so much later. Okay, yeah. So Rosie was saying something. I tried to do my shopping online for my groceries in Ireland from a well-known company called Tesco. I swear you'd need to be a computer programmer to use their website. How difficult is it? How difficult is that website? Jesus. But yeah, there are actually some e-commerce platforms that are they make it so complicated, and it should just be so simple. Something like Shopify, I also found it to be quite a bit complicated than what I'm used to. For us, Jumia is very simple. You only need to put your name, your address, and they have a list, physical shops for you to collect your goods across the country. So if you're in Nanyuki, there's a physical shop for Jumia. So goods will be sent from the city, that is Nairobi, to Nanyuki. If you're in Machakos, there's a Jumia shop there. But I guess this Tesco one that you're talking about, they have only one station, and they need to send everything to like door-to-door step, that kind of a scenario. Or maybe they need to engage local courier companies to make sure that the goods get home to the right person. Yeah, so that's crazy. That is crazy. So if someone, you see, now that's a whole opportunity right there. If someone knew how to use that Tesco, they can just charge people a small fee, and he or she will build on the VA virtual assistance portfolio. They'll add a new skill, shopping from Tesco. Yeah, and they'll charge like maybe $5 for the service. and they will have mastered how to do the shopping on Tesco. They will create your account for you, have the goods delivered exactly to you. So that's a business opportunity right there. Yeah. I moved to Super Value, a different shop, because website is easier to use. Yeah, you just go to the one that works better. Thank you everyone who is here. Thank you everyone. Our inspirator for the day, Mbuvi Farm.
Mom.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Mbuvi Farm, you are a blessing to this channel. Do you know that? Mbuvi Farm, you are a blessing to this YouTube community. First of all, we have your Facebook community of 38k followers. We need to see how we can bring them all to YouTube to help your channel grow, for you to also monetize and also boost your content. I know your content is very specific about farming, and that's a niche that is going to give you a lot of money. And then you have Upwork, 50k a week. We need to hear that story. We're going to plan. I'll talk to you in the WhatsApp, and you can come and talk. And what am I saying? Jesus. You can come and teach us how to excel on Upwork. Mbuvi Farm says she'll connect to Nathando. Nathando is our new friend from South Africa. Lady Posh, how are you, my dear? Hey host and everyone in the chat from Lady Posh, my amazing channel member. Anywhere, anytime, JD is also there. If she says yes to her contacts, kujeni. Anyway, JD, I see you. You want to start selling virtual skills, selling contacts from Mbuvi Farm. I like your story about walking to shop in heat for people. Shows you're a hard worker. Thank you, basketball fan, aka Rosie. I just said I need to do this. I don't have any other thing to do, so I would bring in. Actually, I would take my baby to the daycare and then go to.
Imani.
Yes, Imani to the daycare. I have an assistant here. I have a virtual assistant there. Yes, the daycare for little angels. Okay, so I will take my baby to the daycare and then we'll start working from the morning up to evening, just going shop by shop. For the person who doesn't want to buy something, we try to convince them to join my team because it's basically a job they don't need to walk around. Okay, you go to school?
I go to school by school.
Okay, continue drawing. Yeah, so that is how we did it. Here we call it brand activation. It's good because on top of the commission, at least for the brand activations, you get to work for 2 consecutive weeks. Just on the working days, you get paid some good amount per day. This is outside the commission that you're making, and it was nice. But then I was like, after I'm paid the commission plus this brand activation, which comes like every 4 months or even 5 months, it's gonna be this in between. I need to have an income. So I started digging, and that's how I found the virtual assistant. My brother is a computer programmer, and Robertina, computer companies always need good graphic design for websites, etc., as computer types are rarely arty. That is so true. Actually, that is another skill that people can monetize. If you're good at computer programming, I want to believe, out of what I've heard stories on TikTok and here local people, only that unfortunately here people don't like to share exactly how they do it. It's a good money making skill. Send your CV to computer companies, Robertina, for graphics design. Oh, okay, I will do that. I will definitely do that. So I need to look for computer companies and sell my graphic design skill. I'll do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for your support, your contribution. You have made this live stream very exciting. We've been here since 3 p.m. Wow, it's almost 3 hours now. And Lincoln night on a daddy. Go check what daddy is saying. Then you come and continue. Yeah, so this was amazing. This live stream, it was amazing. I have learned from you. I've learned from myself. I also hope that you have learned something from me. If you have learned something, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Share me to your networks too. Let me see what else. Okay, so since now I have the computer, let me try and give people jackets. Can I do this from where can I do this from? Who is traveling? Oh, I was watching Joyce Anyanu's video earlier. She was traveling to Nigeria. That's where I left my tab. Let me go to my channel there so that I can give people jackets. Asmodee, thank you for being here. You're an amazing supporter. I see you everywhere. At least in every live stream I've been, at least for the past week, I've found you there. You are so supportive and I appreciate that. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to work on Nightbot. It's sharing the username instead of the link. If your YouTube handle is the same as your username, then there's no problem. But if it has other names, it's not coming clearly, because when you click on that link, it doesn't come through. I'm sure you've seen that. Where should I go? On my channel. Okay. I humbly thank you. Thank you, Mbula. The cucumber in me has started to set in, talking for 3 hours. Yeah, so I need to give people jackets. Emma, you need a jacket. Well, I like my people to be able to check each other out. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to give you to make you just a standard moderator. Also in future, we say that this year we are aiming for 100k subscribers. Imagine 100k subscribers. When those people become way too many to handle, you are the people who are going to help me, yeah, to manage the chat. Lady Posh, I need to have you in blue as well. Okay, every once in a while I usually remove all my moderators, especially when I've stayed for a long time without posting, so that when I come back we start afresh. Emma, how are you from Lady Posh? Thank you so much, Rosie, for staying here from the beginning up to now. You have always been so supportive of my channel from the beginning. You give full, real support. Who else is there without a moderator? Fadhili. So by the way, guys, the last 2 weeks have been really busy. Fadhili, it's right there now. I've just put it there. I'm putting on everyone who doesn't have Beta Show. Yeah, I don't mind giving you a second one. Save it. Yeah. So, how many are we? We need to redirect. Fadhili, have you ever been on a flight, on a YouTube flight? All right. We are going. Oops.
Flight Jumbo Jet.
Oh my goodness. I need to end as soon as possible. My laptop is about to. Okay, let me just do this.
Jumbo Jet.
Okay. We're going to fly. We want us to fly Jumbo Jet.
No. Flight Jumbo
Flight
Jet.
Jumbo Jet.
Yes.
We will fly it in Christmas. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. You're a nice person, trying work with kids. Much respect. Thank you so much, Rosie. Thank you so much, Rosie. That that means a lot to me. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Let me see if the blue have come. Lizzie Asha, everyone is now, I think everyone is now in blue. Who doesn't have a blue yet? Let me see. Nobody. And the chat is going well. I'm looking for someone to raid because I need to end this before my laptop runs out of battery. As you can see, I'm outside, so far away from the charger, so I don't need to go outside. Victoria, where is Victoria? Oh, Victoria. Victoria is on. Let's go. Let me find her. Let me set the raid to Victoria Mimas. Okay, where is that? Goga showed us. Also, guys, have you been seeing mid-rolls? Have you been seeing mid-roll adverts? I need, where is it? Goga showed us yesterday. Add stream marker. I don't want that. Oh dear Lord. I'll have to go to normal. Before this. Before.
Oh.
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 What is it, Lincoln? Fadhili, wait a moment. Just wait 1 minute. Because I'm about to end. Let me find somewhere. We need to raid a channel. And basically, the feature we use to raid a channel, this is a concept that Yoga with Goga came up with. And it has really helped us to grow. You redirect your live stream. Like you say, you are 11 of you here. No, Asmodee, I'm hurrying because the laptop is about to die. Oh God. Excuse me, it is also getting cold here. It's in the evening, yeah? Oh, that's a nice view. Let me leave that one. I'm gonna remix it for a shot.
That is a nice. Wow, that is a nice view.
It is a nice view. Can you see it?
Yes.
And Mora, nice to see you.
Who? Mora who?
Anne.
Mora Anne.
And more. I'll just pick whoever is on now because I don't want my laptop to die before I do that setup. I'll just pick whoever I find and we move there. We all go there. And when you get there, say hello. This is Robertina's raid. And then just inform the host. Jesus. What am I doing? Robert, exactly the way Asmodee has typed it. Just go ahead and type it like that. Let me see who is on from my end. I'll pick whoever is on. Okay, Victoria is on. Let's go support Victoria. Victoria is on. I've ever raided Pauline Lifestyle, so I don't need to raid her again. We said we'll be rotating. Just don't raid the same person every time. I've ever raided Pauline Lifestyle. So, and Pauline Lifestyle, after raiding her, she raided Nan Musa that day. So,
And Jadida.
Oh, who is Jadida?
Jadida for St. Christopher's School Newton.
Okay.
Jadida.
Okay, so the laptop. Yeah, so the laptop can now die if it wants. I've already set up where we're going to be raiding. It's actually gone. The laptop, then immediately I finished setting up the redirect, it immediately shut down. So I want to come here to say thank you. How do I? Yeah, so I want to come here and say thank you to each and every one of you for making this live stream an amazing interactive session for almost 3 hours. We've learned about virtual assistants. You've learned a bit about me. You've also seen how I came from where I was to the virtual assistants and where I am and why I needed to share this today. I've shared so many tools, so many tips, so much information, and like I promised, I'm going to do a shorter version of this so that you can be able to watch it quickly in maybe a 10 to 15 minute video where I will try to squeeze in all this information so that you can all check it out and be able to learn quickly and apply the lessons. Also on that video, I will put all the necessary links and tools and tech and software that you can that are going to be helpful for you to kickstart your virtual assistance business. My name is Robertina Mbula. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe. If you are not new, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate your support so much. And for everyone who super chatted me today, renewing their membership, I appreciate you very much. May God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. And people are running away. Where are people going to? Yeah, so let's go right to Victoria Mima. Send my love to Victoria Mima. She's an amazing supporter. I love her confidence. I love Victoria Mima's confidence on her live stream, on her videos. She's amazing. So make sure you tell her Mbula Raid, Robertina Raid. Use any that you want, whichever works for you. I will really appreciate. All right. So until next time, I want to say goodbye. May God bless you. See you in my next video. And remember to be kind, loving, love the people around you. Yeah, I think I should end this now. I'm just rambling. Okay, bye guys, and thank you so much. Thank you, Lady Posh.
Thank you, Lady Posh.
Thank you, Lady Posh.